Good morning. It is time to board the Disney Wish.
At that time, I never even heard of a meteorologist.
Cheers. This is fun. Our magic bands interact with the room. That is so cute. That is the fantasy way over there. This was an early wake-up call morning. We got up about 5:30 because Bell's service came at 7 to pick up our luggage, and we have to go convene by the fireplace here at the Wilderness Lodge to board the Disney bus and go to the port around 9 o'clock. So the early wake-up call, not my favorite thing, especially after a very busy day that I had yesterday, but Mom is very happy that she is not driving to the port this morning. So in just a few minutes, we're going to go downstairs, and it's going to be off to the second leg of this trip to the beautiful Disney Wish. Come on, let's go! We had a quick breakfast at Roaring Fork, just some eggs and bacon and a croissant. And we have gone down to the lobby to meet our Disney Cruise Line representative and get checked in. And now I'm just kind of taking a wander around the Mercantile just to make sure I haven't missed anything that I need. And then in just a few moments, we'll be off to the port. I always love the mouse wares. I love these little dessert or appetizer plates. Those are so cute. I wonder what this is. This is corn on the cob holders. So cute. One last look at this beautiful lobby before we head on out into the beautiful Wish. How you feeling?
I am very sleepy.
We had to get up early, didn't we?
What? I can sleep tonight.
That's right, you can.
With the boat hopefully just kind of barely rocking, that we're not into them big waves that they're saying we're going to get this weekend.
Yeah, well, somebody posted the wave forecast for the hurricane, and I don't think it's going to get to us until after we're home.
Well, that'll be good.
Yep.
Because I wouldn't like those big swells, I'm sure. Nobody would.
I doubt anybody would. We forgot to take our Bonnie last night.
We can do, I've got it. I've got some in here.
Okay.
We can take it when we get on the ship. It said 4 hours before you leave.
Well, I don't want to do that, though, because then it might make me sleepier.
I don't think Bonine is supposed to make you sleepy like Dramamine.
Okay.
I think.
How you doing, Daddy?
Do what?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You ready to get on the ship?
Yep.
All right. Yes. Here we go. So exciting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great cruise, guys.
Thanks. Definitely a full bus, that's for sure. The banner. I love those rhinestones, super shiny. Shining, shimmering, splendid. This is so exciting. I always love coming to the terminal and arriving. It just makes it so exciting. So we are here. We've made it to the terminal. And here is the model ship. That's always so fun to see. And the terminal is more empty than we've ever experienced it, so that is great. That's one huge benefit of taking Disney Cruise Line transportation. And all the 25th anniversary, silver anniversary at sea signage. It's so pretty. Check it out. Isn't this so pretty? The 25th anniversary. It's time! Because that's true. Yeah, right. That's true.
Adams family.
It is about 12:15 and we have boarded. I've already been to guest services to put our name on the wait list for a cabana, and we are number 1 on the wait list, so fingers crossed the wait list comes through for us. And now we have found the Festival of Foods, the Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods, to have lunch. I have a burrito bowl, and I think Mom and Dad are going to get tacos as well, and this is what I have. I started to stir it up before I remembered to take a picture, but I've got vegetables on there, chicken, and pretty much everything else. I did not get rice. I did get black beans, so I cannot wait. I've been looking forward to this. I am going to dig in. All right, Dad and I went to Marcelin Market to get some dessert, and I got a strawberry pot de creme, which is kind of like creme brulee without the brulee part, and then they put some sort of like a fruit sauce on top. I had this a few times last year on the Wish, and it was really delicious. And then I got the Oreo cheesecake, which is only served on the first day, if my memory serves me correctly. And so I wanted to go ahead and get that. And then Mom and Dad both got ice cream. And how is it?
Well, it is fantastic. I have not eaten ice cream now for quite a while. I'm waiting for this. So yeah, it's good.
Yay! We have just gotten in our room, and we have room 7618 this time, which is a Cinderella room. And I'm not going to do a full room tour because I did a full room tour last September, and so if you want to see what that looks like, go back and watch that video series. But instead, I'll just kind of hit the highlights for you. So that's the highlights of the room tour, and I wanted to also show our Castaway Club gifts. We have lanyards for each of us. We also have a wet bag, and that's the gold gift. Inside here is a beach bag, and it looks very similar to the ones that we got last year on the Wish. And then this is going to be a Mickey shaped beach towel. So we are happy to have that. My mom has already declared that's my dog's. And this is the last silver anniversary at sea sailing. So we do have the 25th anniversary cards, which is so nice. And because my parents don't drink alcohol that much, I ordered them some of the Cloud and Blue non-alcoholic cider. So now let's take a look at the balcony. We have a slight bump out balcony, and Mom and Dad are already making their home out here.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's good, but we're having a thunderstorm.
I thought I heard it thundering.
Yeah, it's thundering and it's streaking lightning, and it was kind of blowing in a little bit, so I scooted back. And I don't know, was that a flash or was that
Yeah,
a
I think
streak?
that was lightning.
Was that a streak or a flash?
Don't know.
A flash?
Dad says it's a flash. Yeah, I saw a flash over there.
Yeah.
But this is nice, so it's not super hot out here for you, because lots of
Right.
times when we get to the room, it's really hot still.
Yeah.
And then we have this nice overhang that helps protect us from the blowing in when, ooh, that was thunder. Now, this is not part of the hurricane that's out at sea just yet. We are keeping our eye on it. Just like last year, there's a hurricane we're eyeing, but I think we're going to be back home before it ever gets close to where we're going to be. Is that what you think?
And yes, and I'm thinking that it's not even going to affect our flight. On Monday, I think we'll get out of Orlando, because I think by that time it's going to be turning north. What we're going to possibly have are some high, rough seas. That's what they're saying is a possibility in the Bahamas for the weekend.
Gotcha.
So we'll just have to
We have
see.
Bonnie.
Yeah. Oh, and we haven't taken any, but I think we're okay.
Yeah, we'll be all right
We'll be
tonight.
all
We'll just take it tonight, and then we'll be good tomorrow.
Right.
Now, you see what I mean by my mother is a walking compass. She said all these things about north and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what any of that means, but she spouts it out off like a regular weatherman.
You know, had known then what I know now, I might have pursued that.
I think you would have been a very good weather
I would have been
person.
good at it, and I think I would have enjoyed it. But at that time, now that was Daddy said that one was a street down.
Yep.
At that time, I had never even heard of a meteorologist.
See, she's using the big words.
Much less an on-air meteorologist who tells the people everything. Yeah, I could have done that. I could have done that.
Yeah, you absolutely could have.
Now, whether I was smart enough to learn all the basics
Mom,
of
please.
science,
Mom, please. You're one of the smartest people I know.
well,
Miss 40-year accountant.
well, it was a lot learned on the job.
That means you're capable of learning, and you could have
Well-
learned it in class just as easily as on the job.
Yes, I had one of the ladies that I worked with who did have a degree in accounting, and I did not have a complete degree in accounting. And she tried to talk me into going back to get my degree in
Well, a very
accounting.
good afternoon, Disney Wish. This is Sean. Welcome aboard the beautiful Disney Wish. And I truly hope you have a magical cruise vacation.
You were saying?
As I was saying, she tried to talk me into going back to school to finish my degree. And I said, I really don't want to do that because I don't know that I know how to write the papers that would be required to write in order to get that degree. Well, I had the reputation at work of being called Sherlock because I was always trying to dig in and find out what was wrong and why things weren't working the way they were supposed to, and try to come up with a solution to it. And she said, Janice, that's all you do all the time. All you got to do is write it down. You do that all the time. You Sherlock all this all the time. But I never did do it.
Yeah, because you had babies and we took up your time.
I did, and we went to dance lessons, and we went to voice lessons, and we went to early morning band practice, and so, we had all of that going on, and that was more important.
Aw, I love you.
I love you too.
So I am in the Census Spa for the spa raffle, and they said that we should make our way to the fitness center once we filled out our ticket. Starts in about 10 minutes, so we Wish me luck. Well, I did not win the spa raffle. Shocker. Who is surprised? But while I was gone, room service brought our platinum gift. I chose the bottle of Prosecco. When you're platinum, you can get a gift from room service, and it's either a bottle of Prosecco, a box of chocolates, or a fruit plate. And there's plenty of food on board, so I figured the Prosecco is the best choice. Got my glass of Prosecco. Cheers. That's good Prosecco. We are in 1923 for our mandatory assembly station. It's held at 3:55 p.m. and our luggage has not arrived yet. Not one single piece of it. We have never gotten our luggage this late before. We've also already been told that our request for a private table cannot be honored because this is an at capacity sailing and they couldn't honor our request. So that's kind of sad too. But other than that, we're off to a great start. We are doing something new this time that we have never done before. Have you ever heard of cruising ducks? Comment down below if you've ever heard of cruising ducks or if you've ever participated in cruising ducks. And what that is, people will bring rubber ducks to hide throughout the ship for people to find. And we've never found any ducks before, nor have we ever hidden any ducks before. So this time, we're hiding ducks. And I just finished tagging about 10 of them. I have 35 to hide. So I figure if we do about 10 a day, then that will get us through most of them. So we're gonna have fun hiding some ducks.
They pull in the last line, pull the last lines, and then they go get in the truck and they leave.
Oh, there goes the white truck. White truck number 1. White truck number 2. What does the white truck mean, Mom?
The significance of the white trucks leaving is the guys that pull the last lines for the ship to leave, pull the last lines and go get in the white truck and leave. At that point, the ship is leaving. The horns are going now. As you can hear, we are about to sail away.
And how did you know about the white truck?
Because I used to watch the sailaways on the webcam, the Port Canaveral webcam.
And you would see the white truck?
I would see the white truck leave. I would see the lines let go. I would see the white truck leave, and then I would see the ship leave, and I had it all figured out.
And then when we took a cruise, after you figured it out, you confirmed by watching?
By watching, exactly.
And from now on, you always look for the white trucks.
For the white truck. And then you know you're about to leave. Keep that in mind, people. See, we're moving.
So there you go. Now you know about the white trucks, and now you know how to tell if the ship is about to leave.
Yeah, and we are leaving, too.
Yes, we are.
Moving out.
And confirmed, because check it out, we are backing away. And you can see,
There's a powerful motor running.
yep, Dad said there's powerful motors running. And you can see the water down there stirring up. Now the Fantasy is having some motor power problems.
We'll be right at sea before long.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I don't believe the people are going to be out waving us goodbye today, though, because it's raining.
That's right. There'll be some diehards, though.
Well, I don't know. Usually the crew...
Well, I think Daddy's talking about Jetty Park.
Yeah, you're talking about Jetty Park.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
A lot of times the crew comes out here on the deck and waves
Yeah,
goodbye.
yeah.
With their little big white hands.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to be out there today because it's raining.
Yeah, probably.
I
Right.
wouldn't want them. I mean, I wouldn't blame them not to be out there for sure. Well, I think I will have a seat and watch us sail away.
I think I will, too.
I don't don't know if we've talked about this yet, but we did not think that this trip was actually going to happen. Last April, when we were on our Bermuda cruise, we came home with COVID. And I would say probably about half the ship came home with COVID or got it at some point during the cruise. And Mom was like, we're never sailing again. And the bad part about that is our final payment on this one was due about 2 or 3 weeks after we got back from that. And she just kept saying, we are not doing this. Well, then one morning I get a text, when do we have to make that final payment again? And then she's like, I better get on that. And that's when I knew it was back on. But it was something else. So we really kind of thought that this might not happen. So just being here and getting to this day kind of feels a little bit like a victory. How do you feel?
Yeah, that's true. And just keeping your fingers crossed you don't get it again on this one.
I know. But I feel like the odds are in our favor. I love that view up the coast.
There's a few diehards out there.
Daddy said there would be. We are out to sea, folks. It's very peaceful. There's definitely something serene about the water. But there is no sunset tonight. Tonight's dinner is in Worlds of Marvel. It's definitely an immersive experience. Right. So we are in Worlds of Marvel, and this is the menu. Unfortunately, there's not really an awful lot on this menu that I'm interested in. So I think I'm probably just going to get a salad and maybe dessert. This is fun. Our magic bands interact with the room during the show.
Pretty sweet, right?
That's really fun. So I got the iceberg salad. And this is actually the only thing that I ordered, because this menu is definitely not my favorite. But Mom and Dad also got some potato soup, and I did not get a picture of that. But this looks delicious, and I'm going to love it. Back in the room for just a few minutes, and I found this awesome blanket creation, although I have absolutely no idea what it is. It might be a stingray. And then they have our chocolates for us. So comment down below, what do you think this is? Is it a stingray or something else? Let me know your guesses. So after dinner, we've just been in the lobby watching the Victrophonics band playing, and it's basically just Disney music in the style of the 30s and 40s, so it's really good. I think it actually is unique to the Wish. And I did a little bit of shopping, found a little bit of 25th anniversary merchandise. I didn't get to film it because that place was an absolute madhouse, as you can imagine. First night, everyone's trying to get the merchandise. And then in just a few moments, we're going to go to the theater to watch tonight's presentation of Seize the Adventure, which is one of their Broadway-style shows. So after that, we'll see where the night takes us. We are in the Walt Disney Theater to watch Seize the Adventure. We are not able to film any of the show, but this is a gorgeous theater. Take a look. It is gorgeous. And one thing I didn't mention from earlier is when I was shopping, I noticed that, every cruise has like shopping specialists. They call them, I don't really know if that's actually what they call them, but they're people who are designed to help you spend your money on like high-end jewelry, high-end handbags. And there is a lady that I follow on YouTube. Her channel is Cruising as Crew. And ever since before the pandemic, I have been following her channel. She used to be a crew member on Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady, and I have followed her ever since then. And she recently switched cruise lines, but she couldn't really talk about which cruise line she was going to. So I was really surprised when I came on board and saw that this was the ship she was on. So I said hi to her, and that was really exciting and fun to meet somebody that you've been following on YouTube. And I also, as you can see, got rid of my ears. They were hurting my ears. And also in a show, sometimes it's distracting if you're sitting behind somebody that has the mini ears on, and I didn't want to block anyone's view if someone sat behind me that really didn't want to see them sticking up out of my head. And then after this, I don't know what we're going to do, so we'll just see where the night takes us. So we just finished Seize the Adventure, and it was fantastic. In my opinion, that is the best Broadway-style stage show they do on any of the ships that we've been on, and that's all of them except for the Magic. And then I was going to go to Hook's Barbary and have an old-fashioned. The hour said they were open until 9:30, but they're not open until 9:30. Just the Barber is open until then. The actual drink part is only open till 5, from 5 to 8. And they said they don't advertise those hours anywhere because it's a secret bar, and they consider it sort of like a speakeasy type thing, so they don't advertise those hours. But 5 to 8, so I'll have to come back either tomorrow or the next night and have a cocktail. So now, since that didn't work out, I'm thinking I might get an Espresso Martini. Alright, here's my Espresso Martini. Look at how cute that is, with the Disney Wish art on top. That is so cute. This one has Bailey's and Absolute Vanilla and Frangelico, which I don't think I've ever had an Espresso Martini with Frangelico before. And then it also, of course, has the espresso. So that's a little bit different than I make it at home. In place of the Frangelico, I use Kahlua. So this will be a little bit different. Looking forward to tasting it. Right, I almost don't want to mess this pretty top up, but you have to if you're going to take a taste. That's interesting. I actually think the dye gives it a little bit of a tang, so I'm not certain that I love that about it, but it's a tasty cocktail. I'm waiting around hoping they do the Goodnight Kiss in the lobby or the Grand Hall. The Goodnight Kiss is about to start. I don't know if you can see this, but we have two ships off the horizon there. I think you can see maybe some flickers of lights.
I see two.
Dad says he sees two, and they're just flickers of lights on the horizon. But this is so peaceful. This, again, is why we cruise. Look at how beautiful that light is dancing off the water.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mom just said just listening to the waves and feeling the breeze. It's not super windy. It's not hot. It's not cold. The temperature is perfect. The breeze is perfect.
We're allowed to experience.
And we are, that Daddy just said, and we are allowed to experience it. And that's so true. It is a privilege. And don't think it's ever not lost on us, the privilege that we have.
We are thankful that we are physically and financially able to be able to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. That's absolutely correct. And have the wherewithal and understand what a blessing it is.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
And we never take it for granted.
And may we never take it for granted.
Absolutely. May we never take it for granted. Right.
And with that, we are going to call it a night. I think we're going to spend the last bit of our evening just relaxing out here on the balcony. And this is why we get a balcony. People often ask, do you really need a balcony? And I would say no, if you're the type of person that likes to spend all your time out doing the activities around the ship and you don't spend much time in your room. But if you're like us, and you really love the ocean breeze, you love the sounds, you love the feel, and you really do spend a lot of time outside in it, then I think a balcony is 100% worth it. And for us, it always has been. I can't imagine that we would ever cruise without one. And so with that, we're going to call it a night. Tomorrow, we're docking in Nassau. We don't have any excursions planned, and I really don't know what where the day is going to take us. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be fun. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Okay, I don't know if this shows up or not, but that is the Fantasy way over there. So beautiful.